decided to write lyrics to this song and I'm just here for the eggnog, I do not condone what's about to be said. On the first day of YouTube, subscribers said to me, the fake HOA could sit the fuck down. On the second day of YouTube, subscribers said to me, two fake ass hoes and the fake HOA could sit the fuck down. On the third day of YouTube, subscribers said to me, three wispies a pick me bitch, two fake ass hoes and the fake HOA could sit the fuck down. On the fourth day of YouTube, subscribers said to me, four tries but JP's dumb, three wispies a pick me bitch, two fake ass hoes and the fake HOA could sit the fuck down. On the fifth day of YouTube, subscribers said to me, 5 views by Savage. 4 tries but JP's done, 3 wispies a pick me bitch, 2 fake ass hoes, and the fake HOA could sit the fuck down. On the sixth day of YouTube, subscribers said to me, 6 fake cross from sinner, 5 views by Savage. 4 tries but JP's done, 3 wispies a pick me bitch, 2 fake ass hoes, and the fake HOA could sit the fuck down. On the 7th day of YouTube, subscribers said to me, 7 blowjobs from Willow, 6 fake cross from sinner, 5 views by Savage. 4 tries but JP's done, 3 wispies a pick me bitch, 2 fake ass hoes, and the fake HOA could sit the fuck down. On the 8th day of YouTube, subscribers said to me, 8 victim cross from Granny, 7 blowjobs from Willow, 6 fake cross from Sinner, 5 views by Savage. 4 tries but JP's done, 3 wispies a pick me bitch, 2 fake ass hoes, and the fake HOA could sit the fuck down. On the 9th day of YouTube, subscribers said to me, 9 snoring, watching beats him, 8 victim cross from Granny, 7 blowjobs from Willow, 6 fake cross from Sinner, 5 views by Savage. 4 tries but JP's done, 3 wispies a pick me bitch, 2 fake ass hoes, and the fake HOA could sit the fuck down. On the 10th day of YouTube, subscribers said to me, 10 funds for Queen Bee, 9 snoring watching beat him, 8 victim cries from Granny, 7 blowjobs from Willow, 6 fake cries from Sinner, 5 views by Savage. 4 tries but JP's done, 3 wispies a pick me bitch, 2 fake ass hoes, and the fake HOA could sit the fuck down. The 11th day of YouTube, subscribers said to me, voices, dentures, yapping, 10 funds for Queen Bee, 9 sword watching beats him, 8 victim cries from Granny, 7 blowjobs from Willow, 6 fake cries from Sinner, 5 views by Savage. 4 tries but JP's done, 3 wispies a pick me bitch, 2 fake ass hoes, and the fake HOA could sit the fuck down. On the 12th day of YouTube, subscribers said to me, 12 lies from Avery, voices, dentures, yapping, 10 funds for Queen Bee, 9 snoring, watching beats him, 8 victim cries from Granny, 7 blowjobs from Willow, 6 fake cries from Sinner, 5 views by Savage. 4 tries but JP's done, 3 wispies a pick me bitch, 2 fake ass hoes, and the fake HOA just sit the fuck down.
That is such a happy song. So again, thank you, Robbie. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And it kind of makes you happy. So let me say hi to what's up. What's up? What's up? And of course, the dog's got to bug me as soon as I start. Hope everyone's having a good day. I am fucking exhausted. So, in the little that I did watch YouTube today, I didn't know what this goal thing was, the stupid bullseye that I keep saying. So now I understand it. YouTube puts it in our face. They're like, make super chats fun. What? Get down. Get down. Oh, you know you can't. You want to say hi? Say hello. Say hello, everyone. Can you get down now? No, you can't climb on me. Get down. Boop. So they like put it in your face that make super chats fun, make a goal. So I did what they said. Get down. All right, let me see if I can let her out. Hold on. You want to go out? All right. And you know what's messed up? This time last year, we were in such a deep freeze, like the ground was frozen. And today it's like 60 degrees. But they're saying temps are about to plummet, which sucks. So, are you guys ready for Christmas? I am so not. A lot of wedding planning is what I've been doing. Wedding, wedding, wedding. So, there have been, all right. So, I got the message about the school shooting from Sly pretty much right as it happened, but I was out, so I couldn't go live. But I have heard so many different rumors, and I found part of the manifesto, and I found some information that I thought was interesting. Everyone keeps saying she's 17, but according to her birthday, she's only 15. So I'm not so sure that media has it right. There's another media report that said she is, 5 people are dead. No, only 2 people are dead. 3 people. Claims she's a radical feminist, but yet is she? Like, that's what I'm saying. There's so much stuff. But while I was pulling up what I was looking at on my cell phone, I happened to notice Bullhorn Betty and SF Investigates are going head to head, and it's fucking weird. She's an extremeless feminist. Oh, have you seen the manifesto? Hold on. I got to go to my cell phone and get the person. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Where did it go? Oh, come on. Where'd that shit go? You got to be kidding me. She was only 15. That's what I'm saying. But if you look on the news, all they keep saying is that she's 17. I'm like, no, I think she was 15. All right. Let's talk about SF and Betty first. Oh, wait. You know what? Yeah, only because I have that up on my screen. Yeah, but she shot a female student and a teacher. But every single news report is saying she's 17. I'm like, no, she's only 15. Hold on. Where is All right. I just found something. Something just came up that is so disgusting. So it seems the grandmother of Sebastian confirmed that Katie was 12 and Seth was 21 when they got together. I'm sorry. I blame the parents for that one. All right. Where? Why can't I find the girl? I was totally following this girl. She had the manifesto and everything. Oh my God. Did I take a picture of it? Hopefully I did. Shit. What is wrong with me? How did I not take a picture of it? Thank you, Amber. Here it is. I found it. Woohoo! All right, now I cannot 100% confirm that this is legit. We believe that it is, though, but it's not 100% confirmed. All right, war against humanity. Hatred, something everyone has gotten in a sense. Some people think it's pure nothing, but because of the hate they make, it ends up killing them without knowing it, which go right ahead. I don't mean, but kind of do at the same time. You are just simply nothing but scum to this world, or to even think about. Nobody should want you or your body in any way. I hate seeing people on a daily basis just being so sensitive. Gives me one more reason to take off my glasses. The human scum is color and the way people are raised. I've grown around people who do not care or give one single care in the world and smoke their lungs out with weed or drink as much as they like. My own father. I've grown to hate people and society. It's truly not my fault, though. It never was. But all of you and the world have done to me is to pick and tease me. You've pushed me into a corner with no help whatsoever. Humanity is filth, and I don't like filth, nor want to live in it, nor should anyone else. And I know it follows me and how it followed me and will follow everyone because of how the world is ruined. There were, thank you, Sly. There were so many things I wanted to do as a kid, yet I can admit I was afraid of the other kids and also even with my own parents, but I don't even trust them. And at that age as well, I didn't and I never will. My parents are scum. There's nothing that will save them to make me think good of them ever again. No family to ever trust and never trust society. There's two people and only two people I will trust, one partially and one I would never doubt. I can agree that I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but neither did my parents or anyone around me. I have changed and I will not go back to that ever again. I'm hardened and I'm different. This situation and the situation of a lifetime is a get the fuck out moment and don't come back. I will never go back and nag my way through life. It's not even my fault, though. It's everyone else's fault. It has to be their fault, not mine. It's pure idiotic for people to cause this. but it's a good thing because that this happens. It always is, and there will always be a reason for this and reasons for other shootings, unless it's some Indian guy who wanted to blow up just for the fun of it, which is what those people do. I find it a bit funny, not really funny, to the point that I'd laugh my ass off, but still, maybe you get the point here. Or maybe you don't and think I might be crazy. Maybe you'll see me as a weirdo, a freak, just as some of you do now, but I'm not. I am not like the others. I would never, ever want to be like them with how they think and what they do on a simple day. I hate how the population thinks, grows, and talks, and how they make roommate romance fake. If only some days we could do a private execution, that would be gladly needed. I wouldn't mind throwing some stones at idiots and even watching them from far back when they get hanged. Twitter can prove that for a fact, or so I think. And I think a lot more than some people think I do. Or maybe they don't think what I think because most people can't do what I'm going to do. Death is something most people need to embrace and accept rather than running away from it. That's page 1. Page 2. Once you know you'll be proven guilty on all charges and wish to be killed in any good way that is not simple or is more painful than anything, or at least I would hope on that behalf. Revolution and population. The revolution should be well. The population should be well. But it's not, and it never will be. I want to change that, but will I truly? The population of scum has been worked over and over the years, as it did during the wars and fighting over what should be right and wrong. The sick people will dissolve into dust and be forgotten about. You will ruin the human population and turn into whores of filth and beings that shouldn't live. Whores and scum are things that I hate the most and will always hate. You have no meaning. You and your parents should be hanged in front of everyone. N-word, though worse, once you sleep with one, you are one. I don't care who you think you are or what you think you've done good for this world of yours. It will never matter because you will always have no thought and no brain to continue with. I hate looking at some of the people in society and seeing that what they are and what they do with their lives. Like, how does one do that? But I know how, out of scum, and they're just pure retardedness. I'm glad to be different and not the same as other people. I know now to be formal. I know how to use my words. Even if I get mad at you, there's has always been a reason, whether or not I despise you or just cause I can. Some of you guys really do deserve the execution punishment, rather painful, or not you deserve to be dead. But not doesn't the whole world deserve that. The main target has been anyone with some sort of feeling or being of knowing any action to turn you wrong and left rather than right and the better. Either way, I will always hate humanity and it will never be overruled. If somebody, it's so overruled, and I shall never see that day. And knowing how this world and how everyone is scum and filth, nobody will ever overrule it. And all everyone will be is some worthless thing. Out of all serious talk, though, how everyone faces either religion on others or how some people just disobey the right from wrong and using the wrong for the worse. What I'm simply doing is not wrong one single bit. Maybe sure to some people due to its harmful studies, according to some people. The hate I get and the hate you get is mutual. You hate me, and I will always hate you as well, no matter what you've done to me. But you will always have a little place of hate. What you've done to me, but you will always have. Oh, she says it again. I don't care what you think, though, nor would I ever really. I'd rather be dead than sit in a room all day, no matter if it's school, work, or even in my own room. Even if I like being alone, I will never be like anyone else and ruin my mind. I am part of the real thought and the real revolution. That's the only 2 pages that have been posted. There's no other pages that were posted. Now, she or he did post that she got a hold of it or something. Now, this is where I first heard that she was only 15. Confirming it against her own parents' Facebook. She was born November 7th, 2009, exactly as she stated in her manifesto, making her 15 years old. She was 15. And that's her as a baby. Police have now corrected the record live and confirmed the shooter was 15, as stated in the manifesto I posted earlier. Previous mainstream reports said shooter was 17. Yeah, if you Google it, all it says is 17. All right, I'm in possession of the Wisconsin shooter's full manifesto and actual photos of the shooter. I will be making a post shortly. This was 5 hours ago. Lots of misinformation going on. The alleged shooter left a possible manifesto and that was 7 hours ago. Where's her other stuff? Did she remove it? Oh my God, she had this whole thing going before. Yeah, here it is. All right. So she allegedly got the manifesto from the alleged boyfriend of the Wisconsin shooter. He has very graciously provided me with the full manifesto, which I verified by having him screen record himself opening it from a direct link from the shooter sent him via WhatsApp. I told him I would do my best to dispel some of the misinformation and present things as truthfully as I have given them, and I will hold myself to that. Her boyfriend knew her as Samantha Rupp now. She also went by a different name, one which was feminine, but adopted the name Samantha, and this was the name her boyfriend said she had on her school ID card. She was a student at Abundant Life. She was born on November 7th, 2009. Where did these rumors start that she was trans? She's not trans at all. She was born female, not transgender. Her boyfriend was born male, not transgender. Her manifesto was titled War Against Humanity. Her manifesto is 6 pages long. In her manifesto, she spoke about having extreme difficult relationship with the parents who she referred to as scum. She also claims her family didn't love her or want her and expresses feelings like the wrong child of the family. She says she has planned to commit suicide for a long time, but felt committing a shooting was better for evolution rather than just one stupid, boring suicide. She expresses deep admiration for Eric something, Russians that I'm not even going to try to butcher their name. She offered particular praise who was a Turkish neo-Nazi who committed a mass attack. Thank you, John. Who committed a mass attack earlier this year and stated he was an inspiration to her. She calls him an ultimate saint. She expressed that she got the weapons to commit the attack through lies, manipulation, and my father's stupidity. More to come shortly. I will make some screenshots of the manifesto. In the interim, her boyfriend says a photo that is making the rounds is not how he remembers her looking and believes it was somewhat edited to make her look worse. He provided me a photo of the same shirt. Okay, this is 2 different pictures. Like the hands are not even the same. I do not even understand the point of this. This doesn't even look like a real hand. This looks like a fake hand. Like, look at the size of it as compared to the size of her wrist. And her hair's up and her hair's down. Like, I don't even understand the point of this. Like, this looks Photoshop. This one does not. That's what I'm saying. Look at how big the hand is. Like, you can totally see that's fake. I was just realizing that. Like, yeah, that's totally fake. They do this with every shooter, but why are there so many fucking shooters? That's what I can't understand. Like, I hate to say it. I get this chick's mentality. Like, if I'm going to do this and I'm going to go out, I'm going out with a fucking bang. I get that mentality. I totally do. But why? You're 15 years old. You had your whole life ahead of you. Your whole life ahead of you. I don't understand why. I don't know. For lack of a better way to say this, nobody in my family has mental illness like that, so I don't know what that's like. I didn't grow up with anyone around me like that as far as family goes, so I don't know how to get away from that or dispel that or anything, but I just don't understand it. Like, to me, you're 15 years old, girl. You have your whole fucking life ahead of you. Why would you want to die at 15? Like, the whole world is ahead of you. Like, your easiest times are when you're 15. That's literally the easiest times in the world is when you're 15. So I just don't get it. I don't understand what brings someone to that point at such a young age. But even childhood trauma, you grow out of it. I know it doesn't feel easy. I'm just saying. Hey, Joy. Kids they aren't raised to cope. Maybe that's it. Maybe that is a big part of it. Well, for me personally, Angel, if I knew that I was going to commit suicide and I was dead set going to do it, yeah, it might be fun to take out a few motherfuckers before I do it. I get it. I know that sounds crazy, but I can relate to that. Because if I'm going to leave this world, fuck it, I might as well take out some people with me that I don't like. Or what if I want to see what it's like to kill someone? Well, now's a perfect chance because I know I'm going to kill myself anyway. So I get that part. I honestly do. That's about the only part I get. Hang on, let me just go get a drink. Really? See, I don't know. I had a good life and I thought about hurting people. I'm like, what would it be like to take out this motherfucker? But not a teacher. But I'm sure I thought about it when I was a kid. Let me take out this teacher. But I wouldn't fucking do it. It's one thing to think it, it's another thing to do it. But I don't know. I can understand. Hey, Plurpy, I can understand what she's saying. Especially if she knew she was going to take herself out. But the point is, why take yourself out? You're 15. You have your whole life ahead of you. What, the clip about that Coffindoffer put up? I saw that. Is there anything even to that? Okay. Terror of shooters and the right from wrong. November 7th started at 11:40 of 2007, 2 years for my birthday. I'm trying to do so-called future. I don't even know what I'm reading. All right. Her boyfriend had known her for 2 years. They were in a long-distance relationship and had never met in person. They met on social media. He said she never previously expressed any desire to commit a shooting and only sent him sent him her manifesto the day of the shooting. Timestamps of the messages shown to me demonstrate she sent it to him via WhatsApp at approximately 10:30 a.m. She posted it to Twitter at 11:50. Shooting occurred around 11:57. He did not see her messages until 1:12, which at point the act had been committed and she was already deceased. He describes her as being kind, generous towards him, and cheerful. He describes her as always making him gifts and never expecting anything in return. Page 4 of the manifesto. Samantha says that she acquired the weapons to commit the shooting through lies, manipulation, and my father's stupidity. Her boyfriend says he was aware that there was a gun safe in the house, but does not know how she got access to it. My name is Samantha Rupnow. I was born November 7, 2009, exactly 2 years after Pecos attacked. Incredible, am I right? Nobody knows I'm doing this. I got the weapons by lies and manipulation and my father's stupidity. I planned on shooting myself a while ago, but thought maybe it's better for evolution rather than just one stupid, boring suicide, which hopefully I'll reach that point. I've planned this by myself and no one else. I act alone. There would have been no way to change what has happened. You can't and you never will know. You never cared too much to know anything about me. I'm glad you don't know. She was not a happy person.
Dead. Identified the shooter for you. A teacher and a teenage student were pronounced dead at the scene. 6 other students and a teacher were injured and taken to area hospitals. 2 students remain in critical condition and have life-threatening injuries. A teacher and 3 students were treated for non-life-threatening injuries, and 2 of those have been released or discharged from the area hospital.
Just to jump in, it's 2 students in critical condition, and then 4, including a teacher, and 3 students with those non-life-threatening injuries.
Thank you.
Lucas from the State Journal.
How did this 15-year-old get a hold of this gun? Do you know at this point, was it given to them?
Now, does anyone know if it was a charter school or charter Christian school, or was it a full-on just regular Christian school? Because if it was a private school, that's not cheap.
Good question. How does any 15-year-old get a hold of a gun, or anyone for that matter? You get into the philosophical question about guns and gun safety, something that we all should be talking to our loved ones about. That's something that will be a part of this investigation. We are certainly speaking and talking with the parents who are cooperating to determine.
So it was a private Christian school. They're not cheap. All right. She posted more. Okay. 9 minutes ago. This is fresh, guys. Fresh manifesto. I've always been a quiet kid, I'd say, or at least that's what everyone else around me has said, and never really had the brains for most things because I wasn't smart enough for people around me, even though I'm good at science and some stuff. Nobody really looked at me in a good way in elementary or middle school, nor even high school right now, because it doesn't matter much because I like being alone. Sometimes I just hate being picked on, but yes, I mourn for friends. But sooner than later, they'll leave. My therapist sucks. He's just some weak and fat guy who doesn't deserve everything he has now. Nobody deserves anything good. My so-called family never included me because I was too weird for them. My father never treated me with respect. My father will always make me stand out in the worst possible way, yet bring up how I fail school or I can't get out of bed simply because I don't want to leave. He makes me look like a freak to his family and friends. He says so much, but look at his bad side. My parents divorced quite a few times, which didn't help me at all, but not did it really affect me. It just made me a little lonely because nobody was there for me and never really has. My mother tried overdosing when I was around 12 or something. I don't care if she would have survived or died from it, but yet she was still here. Doesn't mean she actually was in my life. I see my parents as failures for everything they've done to me and kind of fucking up my life. All right. Before I keep reading, tell me you wouldn't want to just give this girl a hug and be like, it'll get better, sweetie. It will. I promise. There never was helpful advice given to me. It was all bullshit. The world itself is bullshit, to be fair, though. So why should I or you see so much in it? I've never really liked my father, to be exact, because honestly, why should I? Our hate is mutual to each other. He will never see me as his daughter. He will never love me like he loved his ex or her kids, or even alcohol. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore because nobody heard me out and just made fun of me my entire life, and I'm sick of it. I've been trapped and forced into my corner. I hate this corner that I'm stuck in. I hate humanity for forcing me into this little hole. I once had this time when I was young. You made me dig for so long, and now I can't leave it. But I only look up at your smiles laughing at me. I honestly don't remember how old I was. I know I was young, but yet I remember everything that still happened because it happens every once in a while. Never have I once brought this up to a therapist, anyone, because nobody cared at the time, nor will now. I saw things around me and I laid on the floor, not being able to move. I was overwhelmed and tired, hard breathed. Things around me felt bigger than usual, and I was faint. Once in a while, I get that same feeling, just I know how to control it. And that one night, I begged for my mother to help me, but she was in the next room to me in her apartment where she was with her boyfriend awake because all I heard was her walking right past me in my room. I was the wrong child of the family. My parents admit they didn't want me, nor never did, even if I've grown. I'm always the one who sat out or sat in another room because they didn't want to interact with me at any point in time. Then I stayed in my room all day, during the day and night, and after and before school as well. Doesn't help that school was a pain in my ass while getting tossed and pushed around. I always got picked on for being out of pocket, as the quietness was out of pocket for them and just too out of something. I moved schools. What's already happened? Picking on again, just not any worse. I know this will happen anywhere and any time in my life, but it's annoying. I'm starting to realize you will all die and perish and be forgotten in 20 years or less. Your family will think you are a disappointment, as the hate I have for you now isn't enough. I want to hate I want I want to hate to tear you apart, but yet won't happen because you are the reason hate is a thing and always will be, continue to be a thing. I am not hate. I'm simply pointing this out. You and the system will always suck. Therefore, we need revolution. Nobody understands that though, nor do people understand the fact that they probably sat next to me in class and never thought a single word about me, nor even really thought to. I don't care enough, though, to be honest. Nobody really has. The wolf hunts its prey and continues life with no other bruises or scars. There is no predator or prey anymore. All is filth walking. There's nothing more with filth. It simply cannot die and make hunts real if they only want its value. Finally, one learns that boredom is a disease of civilization. Wow. I mean, hey, Desiree, this is like, hey, sissy. It is heartbreaking. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just want to give this poor girl a hug. I mean, I can't now, but all right. So the girl who posted, okay, now that I've gotten some assurance that she didn't want to post the whole thing. Hey, 50 Shades. She didn't want to post the whole thing because she was afraid that Twitter was going to shut her down. So she says, okay, now that I've gotten some assurance that I will not be suspended for posting the final pages, here are the pages for 5 and 6, the final 2 pages of the manifesto. Rupno talks about her extremely difficult relationship with her father, notes that her parents had divorced multiple times, her mother struggled with drug addiction. I just read all this. Court records that I've seen show she's telling the truth about the repeat divorces in her family and ongoing legal battles between her mom and father. As a note to address the dumbass comments I keep getting, I watermark them so journalists can't steal them. Of course she's going to watermark them. The trolls are going after her for some reason. Just so stupid. All right, can we not care about the fucking watermark? All right. That was 9 minutes ago. But we're missing one page. She posted 1 and 2 and 4 and 5. Where's page 3? I don't know. It's just sad. She had so much fucking anger. Like, why, dude? Why? You were 15. You had the whole world ahead of you. You had your whole life ahead of you. Why? Just why? Okay. So Sage's parents are divorced. Sage's father's a drug addict. And she's not shooting up schools. Phoenix was bullied. He's not shooting up schools. Let me follow her. Oh. I was coughing off her. All right. Now, this is one that they're putting out. Which shows she's like an extremist. How can I read it? I can't read it. But it basically says that that women rule the world and men should all die. And that's pretty much what it says. All right, that must be someone else. What manifesto are they talking about on the 10th? Oh, his manifesto. It's all confusing. All right, hold on. Let me let the doggies in. There's just like so much bullshit. Parents need to be charged. Yeah, but we don't know the parents' involvement. She had a therapist. They knew she was troubled. Why dad give her access to a pistol? We don't know if dad did. Well, somebody did. Because I just think, I mean, this is just a personal feeling. I just think it always goes back to how are you going to, like, nobody ever thinks their child is going to do something like that. They just don't. I mean, she went to private school. She was seen in therapy. Like, she probably manipulated her father. Maybe her father was, I mean, I don't know. I want to look something up. Hold on. What was the name of her school? What was the name of her school? Abundant Life Christian. Thank you. Okay. Look at this. $10,000 a year to go to this school. Grade 9 through 12, 10,245 billed annually. Plus lunches, $5 a meal. Damn, milk prices have not changed like since I was a kid. I think it was like 40 cents when I was a kid. So this was not a cheap school. So not only did she go to a private school, and registration is $220 a student. So she came from money. We don't know how long she was in therapy. But from the outside looking in, she looked like she was very well taken care of. She was in therapy, which is something that Crumley was not in. Her father sounds like her father had custody. Mom was a drug addict. Like, I mean, obviously we'd have to hear from the father, but from the outside looking in, he was doing everything he could for her. And I'm not saying he was. I'm saying that it's very possible that they're not going to charge him because from the outside looking in, he looks like he was, taking care of her. He looks like he was doing the right thing by her. So that's why I don't think he would ever get in trouble. But I don't know. He hasn't spoken out or anything. But then again, I mean, what do you say? I think I would go public and just be like, look, I'm so sorry for what my child did, even though he's grieving too. Like what if we're totally wrong and her manifesto was complete bullshit and he was a totally loving and caring father? Like I kind of want to know. Yeah, but in the manifesto it all sounded like she was molested. Yeah, that's true too, Sly. Don't speak without an attorney. You got that right. So that's what I had on her because I was just seeing a lot of rumors, but I do see that Google now changed it to 15 because I was seeing a lot of 17. I was seeing she was trans. I'm like, she wasn't trans. She was just a 15-year-old that didn't wear makeup. So let's move on to SF Investigates. The fucking idiot. Speaking of Twitter, all right, let me ask you guys a question. If you guys are in a missing persons case, wouldn't you report everything to the police? Everything without a question? Or do you think that you're better than the police? Because SF Investigates thinks he's better than the police. So, of course, he makes it about Betty. And before I even start, do you guys know the war that's going on between them? Are you guys familiar with the war that started between SF and Betty? Because if you guys are all totally familiar with it, I won't bother with it. But if you guys aren't familiar with it, let me know. I know some of you guys don't even have Twitter. But there's this war going on between Betty and SF Investigates. Thank you, Amber. There's this war going on between SF Investigates and Betty. And it's wild. He is trash. I agree. So this fucking idiot. Oh, you don't have to. Hey, D, you don't have Twitter? A lot of people don't have Twitter. I know a lot of my Patreons don't have Twitter. What? Come here. Little pain in my ass. All right. Let's address the trash truck versus flashlight video and the misinformation that BHB and allegedly with Brittany continue to spread. Hey, sweetie pie. Day after day as part of their grift. Yes, I know who the 3 a.m. vehicle belonged to and who was driving them. BHB and Brittany J are falsely claiming that these vehicles are part of the lights video captured on surveillance footage. They are wrong as usual. This trash truck was found on Kellen at 5:01 a.m. and on Stafford Court near Sebastian's house at 5:12 a.m. The lights video everyone is discussing was recorded at 5:09 to 5:10 a.m. We know this because the full uncut video, longer than the version seen publicly through Nick Bears, includes the trash truck turning onto and proceeding along its route on Stafford Court. Cletus, Crabtree, and Cluminati, KKK Clue, along with the homeowner from the surveillance camera location, recreated the video to make it as accurate as possible. Okay, I didn't know Clue and Cletus were like tech gurus, but okay. Since the original camera had been replaced, we first obtained the specifications of the original video. Notice the we like they're French, oui. It had a 3.5 millimeter lens with a 75-degree field of view. Wasn't it a ring cam? The mounting bracket revealed that approximately 18% of this view is essentially wasted by pointing at the wall of the house, leaving the remaining field of view as depicted in the image below. As you can see, Sebastian's home and the area behind it are not within the camera's field of view. What some people mistakenly thought was Sebastian walking behind the house is not possible because that area is not visible in the footage. As for what the lights are, we will leave that for everyone to decide on their own. Through extensive technical analysis, including precise measurements of pixels and the consistent distances between the lights as they move across the screen, we are confident in our conclusions. However, we are not going to disclose our findings at this time. Why? Everyone is free to form their own opinions, but those opinions should at least be based on accurate information. What is being presented by irresponsible creators is not accurate. This isn't even what I was looking for. I just pulled up the wrong thing. But either way, he's still an ass. The 3 a.m. vehicles are accounted for and have nothing to do with the lights video because the video was recorded at 5:09 to 5:10. Attached are 2 still images of the actual trash truck from the morning of February 26th, taken from surveillance cameras we obtained from Kelly and Stafford. We have much more footage and additional stuff on our findings. SF Investigates knows more than the police. That's not what I was looking for, though. Crabtree just admitted he thinks the lights are a guy taking his trash to the curb. Did Crabtree never discuss that with you? I told you he said that, and you said it was misinformation. All right, that's not what I was looking for, though. Where's the other one? I don't even know why this motherfucker hasn't blocked me. Okay, this is it. This is the one I was looking for. Several people have been tweeting me like the one below, apparently because BHB decided to pull one of her typical capitalize on a tragedy grifts. It seems they're trying to spin this into a gotcha moment. It's not. Yes, I'm fully aware of the identity of both vehicles and drivers that pulled into Sebastian's neighborhood during the 3 a.m. hour. The activity was captured on video from multiple homes with surveillance cameras, and I'm not sure where this talk of impeding an investigation is coming from. I have no obligation to contact law enforcement about my investigation of the vehicles or the individuals driving them. To be absolutely clear, yes, I know the identity of both vehicles that arrived during the 3 a.m. hour. 2 vehicles and drivers, not a big deal. Why wouldn't you tell the police? Don't private investigators work with police? Why is it a secret? Like someone said, let's hear it then. Bring Sebastian home. Why is there no desire to figure out whose car pulled up at 3 a.m.? SF Investigates. We, Sherry, we know exactly who it is. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why wouldn't you? Why is it a secret? They know the information. They also have the surveillance. And second, they're is nothing suspicious about the cars or drivers. You can literally see what their actions are. BHB irrelevant regardless. My only concern is the truth coming out and Sebastian being brought home safe, period. So in my opinion, and I believe everyone else's, if you have information that could be useful in finding him and bringing him home, then you'd be shouting it from the rooftops. Information that is useful to find Sebastian is being used to find Sebastian. I can promise you that. Okay, Steve. I guess proof of being a pudding. Keep an eye on SC, talks and videos, shows all the homes in the neighborhood whom they talk to. For example, the folks at 1030 on Sebastian Street, who are they talked with the past weekend. Evidently, this guy has some awesome equipment, even films in color at night. Tell the people who the cars belong to. They were seen at 3 a.m. so they can conjure up a new purgatory expedition. Because history, I don't know why people take him so seriously. The guy is such a fucking idiot. But he's got all these people praising, oh, BHB is so bad and I'm so wonderful. Did you notify law enforcement? For what? To notify them 2 vehicles were in the neighborhood. You don't think they know this information? No, I didn't notify them. Maybe they don't know the information. That's my thing. Maybe, just maybe, they don't know. That's why they work with private investigators that, maybe they don't have the information. That's like saying the cops knew where Kylie Rodney. Oh my God. Gabby Petito. Cops didn't know where Gabby Petito was. It took van life to find them. It took YouTubers to locate them and then told them exactly where they saw the van, and that's where they found her. So, Steve, don't assume that cops know everything because they probably don't. BHB and one of her dinos claimed to be bringing video of you and KP carrying on at the Roadhouse. To get that footage, claims you two were really nasty. I'll donate $1 million within 24 hours to charity if they can produce that video. BHB already screwed a charity out of $50,000 on another lie. Can she make up for it now? Challenge her. Your information has been sent to Dog. Dog is not a licensed investigator. I couldn't give him the information even if I wanted, which I don't. Okay, hold up. Hold up a second. Clue is not a licensed investigator. Cletus is not a licensed investigator. The other C involved is not a licensed investigator. And you give them all your information, Steve, so make it make sense. Parking lot BJ Betty shouldn't be allowed to do what she does. That woman brings you don't think SF Investigates brings chaos? Okay. Hey, Mahaba. Ellie came out and said they already know the cars that were there. That was months ago. There you go. Can't comprehend that level of dumb. She is one of a kind. You say it's not a big deal, but the flashlights were around the same time. I'm sure you're going to say it wasn't flashlights, but I'm not buying it. What's your relationship with the Proudfoots? Are you working with them? The lights video is not around that time. What? Ellie canvassed the neighborhood from the beginning, collecting any video from the time period Sebastian left family home. They would have had this video long before Steve ever got involved. Funny how we get sidetracked back to events that happened the first few days. Oh. If you know who this car belonged to and who it was, why have you not turned this over to the real law enforcement? It's like you do this in every case you claim to be working, and on show the proof show you the proof and provide the receipts. I'm the only one that liked that one? Let me get this straight. You think that every car coming and going from the neighborhood that has reason to be there should be interrogated, even if they're on video showing exactly what they were doing. You think it's a crime for someone to drive in the car. Okay. Not for nothing. But, it doesn't matter if it looks like what they were doing. A neighbor could have still kidnapped someone. SF, you have someone stuttering. Dang, that's a queen bee clit licker. Why does people think you owe them something? Oh my God, I can't. Bet it needs to be because of everything wrong. Oh, Steve, you're just so wonderful. We just love you so much. You're just so beautiful. You're so smart and know everything. SF is in contact with Ellie. Sumner County is working with him. PI, stop spreading information just because we'll not work with you or your team. Oh my God. Look at Mystery all up in Betty's live. I still believe Sebastian would have been found a long time ago, but not been like so clown. Oh my God. Oh look, this is all not BHP. This is all fucking Queen Bee's people. Montana Jade. That's not Granny's watching. Peter Hyatt is capitalizing on Chris Proudfoot's behavior, and he has more credentials than you'll ever have. Keep bringing else one up because you can swim in a pond you jumped into. A 5-foot female seems to be an easy target. Amen, Kaylee. I demand that you sue the fuck out. Oh, please. Sort of like you want to come out 2 weeks later and capitalize on the video. BHB has nothing to do with anything when At Night Media released the video. I like this person. Hey, Aussie. Please even mention something about an Uber and a neighbor that works early way back in the beginning. You're full of yourself. No one believes your crap. You're good about making up things to cover up for Stinky Feet Snuggless is corrupt. Sheriff, I don't know. I don't know who Stinky Feet is, but I like that. If you know the identity of the vehicles, I believe it would be unprofessional to withhold that information from law enforcement. Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's wild. Very good friend of mine has that same name. I was like, what the fuck? But not this name. That's crazy. SF, the guy in BJ's panel, said if you ever knocked on his door, you wouldn't survive it, basically. He was worded a little differently. Meaning was the same. I don't know who he is. It was early in the week. I'm a member of Queens. Ah, she's a member of Queens. Ah. All right, I got to find Betty's post, though. Betty's stuff was funny to him. Dude, you talk about everything except the case. Why is that? Where? All right, you know what? I know where to find it. Is it here? All right, thank you, sweetie pie. All right, it's under this post. Where can I find it? Why is it like missing? The fuck? All right, here it is. Where is Betty comments? Or you know what? Maybe it's under Betty. Bullhorn. Betty. No? Oh. I am hating on you, man. All right. Here are the receipts. The unscrupulous PI admits to withholding information. Here it is. All right. This is what I was looking for. You really think Ellie is not aware of this info if it was on a video? Multiple videos. Come on, you're way behind. They are now because he publicly posted about it before he reached out to law enforcement about it. Do you not have a problem with that? This is an ongoing criminal investigation, and all information is relevant to the case, especially an identity of people sitting in a car at 3 a.m. on the outside of this boy's house. Get a grip. I agree with her. If you would just get an education, you would know that Ellie already has the information. Speak after you get an education, please. Right now, you are wrong and just grifting on the back of a missing teen. Oh, it's kind of funny that I don't have an education, but can seem to read very clearly that he stated multiple times he has not turned this to information over to law enforcement. It would behoove you to get I think she meant behoove you. It would behoove you to get an education and read what he just wrote, which is attached here too. Unlocking the magic of language transcends mere word recognition. It's an art form where comprehension weaves a true narrative. Law enforcement already knew. Steven is just trying to flex like he has some important info that he discovered. You're falling for his bullshit. Do you know what a PI is? You are taking 1 cent to try to prove you are right. LOL. If you don't understand, should I explain it to you? You're the one on her fucking page, lady. Steve is a cuck. Law enforcement did not know about his claims to know who it was. I'm the one who leaked the messages and spoke to them when he refused to disclose the information. And now he's trying to silence me. Steve writes, beware of this account. that you follow. They provided private DMs to Bullhorn Betty and Nick the Hat. I would immediately unfollow and block the account. I'm working with Twitter to have the account deleted. But in the meantime, everyone should try to block and pass word around. Attached to people that follow me that also follow this Amy Richards account. Originally, they reached out to me about Trevor Lee. Beware, scumbag of this person. What the fuck is wrong with this man? Dude, you are more into fucking drama than Betty is. Withholding information. Well, you're not of any importance, so I wonder why it's being withheld from you. Ellie's aware of the info. He's an asshat. Now it's focused on identifying a man. Okay, this was the 13th. See, SF investigates. See this? Dog Nation. Great conversation with authorities. Oh my God. Coffin Duffer. This is not that fucking interesting. Betty, not that interesting. Every goddamn person in the universe have played Among Us. Every kid under the age of 35 has played Among Us. Not crazy at all. Exact. Thank you. These are not connections. You're definitely reaching. Totally agree. Mm-hmm. They abandoned. Yeah, they were trying to do that here. They didn't, though. Let me know if you need me to send you juice. I'll send you juice, Rappy. What is he saying? He doesn't have to tell anyone because Betty said so. Pretty much. He's a complete idiot. He's just a fucking idiot. Why do I still follow you, Jennifer? Hey, that's my picture. Well, if you imagine Quentin Simon and Quentin Simon, I was thinking Sebastian. Well, that's interesting. Samantha Rupno's best friend apparently knew what was planned. Why didn't her best reporter? Did a friend aid Samantha in any way? So much to say, but trying to keep it considering the season. I tried to stop her, you dumbass. Interesting. You didn't try to stop her hard enough. Parents are cooperating. Ellie did not verify where she got the gun. Shooting occurred in study hall. I thought it happened in the library. Oh my God, she was not transgender. Stop with the fucking rumor. All right, Ellie does not believe parents were involved and are not looking at them in terms of wrongdoing. Of course not, because they're rich. Why you hate all my men, or does you dislike make me like them more? Why, you really like SF? Ew. You must like narcissist, because he's like a screaming narcissist. According to alleged manifesto, she hated men. She spoke ill of African Americans. She hated her father. Her parents were grieving. This chief seems very capable and compassionate. Yeah, here's the video people are talking about. They say that's her. I don't know if I believe that. Like Coffindorfer said, she pulled up her social media. Where's the rest of it? Why is this the only thing you pulled up then? Like, I don't believe Coffindorfer pulled this up. That's why it says Raza on it. I don't believe this is her. I just don't. And what's Raza? Coffindorfer, fucking lying ass. Oh, that wasn't her. That was a video of some guy getting killed. See, everybody thinks that video is the shooter. It's not at all. It's a footage of a Russian shooting range student on their second visit committing suicide. It's from 2023. That's what that is. She's making it out like it's the fucking shooter. She's such an asshole. It's because of her people think she's transgender. Because of fucking videos like this. Where she's like, "Oh, I pulled this from her social media." No, you didn't. Fucking lying ass. See, why is she lying down? Everybody thinks that's her. Oh, I agree with you, Sly. Wow, I thought better of you. Why on earth did you get this and why did you post it? It makes zero sense. Some person at a range ends up bleeding all over the floor with some dude walking around like nothing happened. Here it is. It's from Russia. She is such an asshole. And I'm telling you, so many people have said that that video is going around where she was at a shooting range. Yeah, this isn't her. 104,000 views. I'm unfollowing you. You're a fucking idiot. Oh, there was a press conference? I didn't see it. Wow. Was the press conference worth anything? Like, was it bother to listen? Detective's kind of cute. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I can't stand her. I just can't. She's such a fucking idiot. Fuck that. He's a dumbass, Marie. I can't even believe you like him. That scares me. It really does. It scares me. Because he is such an asshole. But all right, I did my hour and a half. I need to get going. I got to wrap some orders. And I have to get the fucking website done. Oh, you want to see what you guys want to see what I did? Hold on. So I'm trying to, all right, I got to show you guys. So I'm trying to convince my mom that I can pull off table centerpieces a lot cheaper than a florist. And I could do them exactly the way Sage wants them. So today I went and bought like a bunch of dollar store and thrift store stuff. So you want to see my like, you know, my what's the word? My mock thing. Hold on, I'll show you. Uh, 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 uh. Hey, where'd it go? All right. All right. So this is like my mock version. Don't mind to mess around it. But this is my mock version. And the bottom is only red because I had to take the only martini glass I had left was one with a candle in it. So I had to use that. But this is like my mock version. And it still needs a lot more flowers and stuff, but I just did it really quick just to show what you can do, like what I'm capable of. And this is all like Goodwill flowers. Like it's not even the flowers she would use, but just to give you a general idea. How cute does that look? I was like, see, I could do it. And this is all made from the Dollar Tree, but I have stuff to cover it. But I think it'll look really good on a table. And it won't cost too much money. And this is only a mock version. I just went to Goodwill and bought like a bunch of plants and started cutting them. And my little foam broke. That's why it's like half on the floor, you know, half on the counter because like half of it broke. But I think that'll look really good. So a little trick here I learned from YouTube. You go to Dollar Tree and you buy one martini glass because they're thick, plus candlestick holders, glass candlestick holders, and then you glue them together. And check this out. Hold on. This is how strong it is after I glued it. Because I glued it together. Don't mind my broken nail. So it's strong. I mean, it's not going anywhere. I use the same glue that I use for wicks, putting wicks in candles. Isn't that a good idea though? I learned that from YouTube yesterday. I was like, wow, I got to go to the Dollar Tree and try that. I got to see if that works. And it does. And it really looks pretty. I can't take it. I can't take credit. I found it on a video last night. They were like, you can duplicate very expensive glass thingies. I was like, oh, I like that idea. So this morning I just ran to Dollar Tree. I was like, I'm going to try that. And it actually works and it's tight. Because I was like, is it going to be sturdy? Is it going to fall over? But tomorrow, I think I'm going to go by and do a real mock version, like really do it right. So we know like how much it'll cost for each one. But the stand is $5. And it'll give her a nice tall, and I'm going to put some stuff around where the glue is. I have ideas for that too. Yeah, but some of them, I was trying to do some of what they can do. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, there's no way I could do that. I'm just not that talented. But I was telling my mom, I'm telling you, I can make beautiful centerpieces out of plastic flowers. It's a matter of getting the plastic flowers cheap. But the whole point is to make it big. And then I saw like how to do chairs. Like her bouquet and the boutonnieres and all that, we're going to use real flowers, but that's a lot cheaper than doing all of the centerpieces and everything else. So I was like, I'm going to show my mom that I could do this and make it look just as pretty as real. So that was my mission. But sunflowers are really expensive. Like fake calla lilies are fucking expensive. I'm like, damn, I might as well just buy real ones. So I've been checking in all these thrift stores, but honestly, we need too many of them to even bother with thrift stores. But I just figured it was good for a mock version. But I think it'll look really good. I went out so many damn times today because I'm like, well, I'm not going to go buy flowers until I see if this actually works. And then I figure either find the flowers in the colors that she's using or just add some real roses of the color she's using in fake flowers. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We got a year. But that's that. But I'm going to get off. I got to do some orders and I have to get on the website and fix the website. I'm so far behind. But I've been like so super busy. I can't believe she's getting married either. A whole year. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. But she's a big girl. She's a big girl now. But all right, let me get out of here so I can wrap this order. And then I have to work on some others. Got some new scents in. And that's it. I got some engraving to do. So I want to thank you guys for super chat. We didn't hit goal, but maybe we'll hit it tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Peace. Be good to each other. Be nice to each other. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.